My overall experience in CIS 111 was pretty good. Um, I liked the speeches that we had to give. It was nice to know that we were focusing more on how to give speeches and how to actually present speeches than basically the content itself. Like, the content was still important, but that wasn't our main focus, which I think helped a lot. So my advice would be for incoming CIS students is that if you just put in the effort and like you reach the time limit, if you follow the structure that the teacher is given and you make sure everything's very clear and follows that structure, then it should be pretty easy to get an A. You don't have to necessarily be the most confident speaker when you're up there, but you have to at least follow what the speech should be, which I think helps to get over that fear of public speaking, to know exactly what they're expecting and know exactly what to do for yourself. And the paper was good. I haven't written a lot of major papers since being in college, and that helped to put me back on the right track for where I need to be with my writing. And I think it'll help a lot of other students to, I don't know, improve their writing while they're in college, because there's not a ton of major papers in a lot of classes, especially the Common Core ones, or they're just not graded as harshly, or they're not as strict with APA kind of style things. The only thing I didn't really like was the group project. It was very difficult to get everyone's schedules together and make sure things lined up and make sure that everyone was doing their job and making sure their job was being done correctly. With my group, it was a lot of waiting to the last minute to hopefully see that someone put something on the PowerPoint, or I didn't know what they were going to say during the speech, or I didn't know what kind of content or how well prepared they were. That made me really nervous, just because I know that a lot of students have a lot riding on their grades and their GPA, like with scholarships and acceptance into programs and different things like that. So I think that if the group project could be a little more heavily put on the individual's own work rather than the group itself as a whole, then I think that would help, because a lot of times group projects don't really reflect what each student has or has not done. But other than that, I really liked CIS 111. Besides that, our class was pretty fun. We kept the energy up, I guess. So, yeah, it wasn't that bad.